it's Jules and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all good. I'm good too. So today we are building the base game only tag. I saw a lot of people doing this and I thought it was super fun, so I've decided to do it as well. And essentially the base game only tag is what it says on the tin, so you're just building with base game stuff. Essentially nothing else, just base game things, which is awesome, because I know a lot of people don't have all the expansion packs, all the stuff packs, all the game packs and everything else, because there's a lot of stuff to buy and it's expensive. So I totally understand if you don't have everything. I have everything because I do YouTube, so I want to make sure that I have all of the packs and things. As much as sometimes I think that not all of them are great and things like that, I still get them anyway because I like build stuff. So yeah, fun times. So I noticed that a lot of people were doing it more traditional style, and I much prefer building a modern style, so I decided to do it in modern base game only tag build, as you can see that I'm building right now. I use some visual reference because I like to do that. It makes my life a lot easier, and as much as I like building, there's only so much that I can do with my imagination, because that's a bit lacking at the moment. So I was like, oh, well, let's get some inspiration from Pinterest, which is literally the best place ever for CC2. If you haven't watched my other video, my latest speed build, which is, I can't even remember the name of it right now because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning that I'm recording this, and I've been up all night because I'm bulk recording a hell of a lot of things before I go to Gamescom in Germany. Oh my god! So excited! So excited! But I need to bulk record. So, basically, I can't remember the name of it, but I talk about Pinterest and how amazing it is and how everyone should be using it for CC, but no one is, and I'm sad, basically. Definitely recommend looking at that for build inspiration too, and it's so good, it's so pretty, it's got all the beautiful little things. Also DIY on there is sick, as everyone knows, but it's really handy for other stuff too. So this build, it was quite challenging, only on the actual build portion, like as in making sure everything was right, making sure I was happy with it, because I haven't done a proper modern build in a little while because I've went a little bit more traditional with a few of my recent builds, so I was a bit more used to doing that. However, it wasn't actually as much as a challenge to do base game as I thought it would be. The only thing that annoyed me that I couldn't use was the sparkly glitzy water that we were given in Get Together, and that was basically it. Everything else I was fine at building with. So if people say that you need packs and you need expansions and you need this to build in The Sims 4, they are wrong. You definitely don't. You can totally just do base game. I had no problem building with it, but maybe that's just me personally. If you notice anything that I've actually used that isn't base game, I'm so sorry, but it should be just base game. I did specifically make sure everything was base game. However, you know, I also fluffed up a little bit and didn't actually record me basically decorating and filling out the toilet with actual usable functional things until, well, no, I didn't record myself at all doing that. So I was just about to like upload it to the gallery and I'm like, oh my god, I haven't even put a toilet in. Oh my god, what am I doing with my life? So then I quickly did it, uploaded it, it's all good. And as always, you can download it from my gallery page, which is SourPatchSimmer. And if you're new to my channel, of course, just go check it out. I have all of my builds up there. As soon as I finish building them, I upload them on the gallery. Whether it be like it's gonna come out in 2 months, I'll still upload it on the gallery regardless. So if you want like straight away builds from me, which would be awesome if you guys like my builds that much, that's a real honor to me if you feel like that. But basically you can get them straight away on my gallery page. And the interior was super fun actually. I really like doing that. Like I say, I haven't actually done a modern interior for a while, and it's all open plan. It's all just nice and smooth sailing and just open and very light and bright with very bright lights and of course the windows. So I was really happy with it personally. It's about 70,000 simoleons, so it's quite expensive, but it's not that expensive either. It's I don't know, there's quite a lot of expensive lots, but usually my lots turn into about like 100,000 plus, so this wasn't too expensive from my perspective. So there's obviously 2 floors, a pool, a bathroom, bedroom. That's basically it. There's modern and open plan, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. There's not really much to it because obviously it's not that big of a lot either. It's on 20 by 20, so it's quite small. Actually, yeah, no, it's not on 20 by 20. What am I doing? It's 20 by 15, I think. It's smaller than that. I'm sure it's smaller than that. It's the smallest ones in Newcrest. So yeah, it's 20 by 15. That's right. It doesn't have a bin inside because it just didn't fit anywhere. So I was like, no, there's a bin outside. It's fine. So, you know, it also doesn't have a dishwasher now that I'm looking at it, but it's okay. Your Sims can do the dishes the old-fashioned way and do them in the sink like every normal person does who doesn't have a dishwasher. Or alternatively, be the cheap person that I'm sure someone knows who just eats off paper plates and just buys them and bins them or recycles them or whatever. I actually know some people that do that. Not that I overly agree with it, because it's not great for the environment, but hey ho, like if you really can't be bothered and are really lazy, that's a way that you could do it, I guess. But I wouldn't recommend it, definitely not. Please don't do that. I don't know, I'm just talking random crap because it's like literally 5 AM in the morning. I haven't slept for, it's coming up to 24 hours now, so it's interesting. It's going to be some interesting commentary, and the other speed build that I'm going to voice in a few minutes will also be exactly the same. So apologies up front, but you know, whatever. So yeah, it wasn't actually that much of a challenge actually furnishing or even decorating. I was quite surprised because I was talking to Little Miss Simmer, or Dom, as she's one of my really close friends on YouTube, and she was saying that she was having a go at it and she found it really difficult, and I'm like, what? But then again, she actually furnished hers traditionally, whereas mine is a lot more modern. And if you look at the base game stuff that you get in The Sims 4, it is very modern, so I think that could be why. And we got a lot more traditional stuff in Get Together and Get to Work, so I think that's also why for Dom, finding it a little bit more difficult than I did, for instance. But yeah, I think she's going to try and do another one in modern. I don't know what she's going to do. It's her decision because it's her channel, so she can do whatever she would like to. But anywho, upstairs is a little bit more fun colours. I got inspiration from the pop art paintings and kind of chose the red, yellow, teal kind of colour, which is on the red base background there with one of the llamas. I think it worked. I think it was quite interesting because downstairs is a little bit more muted and upstairs is a bit more crazy, essentially. I don't usually do a lot of bright colours in my builds, but I like to have pops of bright colours, whereas upstairs is just insane. But I really like it. I think it's cute. Obviously you can change it and do whatever you want with it, because as soon as you download it from the gallery, it's yours to do what you will with it, as it should be anyway. Deciding on a bed was really difficult, just saying. Like, we need more beds. EA Maxes, please to God, if you're watching this video, please give us more beds. Please. It was so difficult picking out one, because I was like, oh, but I want red or yellow. But they're not bright enough, and the bright red ones didn't have white, they didn't have white as the base, like, wood colour, and I was like, oh, so I ended up going with grey because it was different. So there's a lot of things in this build, but obviously because grey is, like a subset from white and black, so it's a muted colour. It's a colour that basically goes with everything, and the red and yellow pops out further with it, so I was like, well, we're gonna have to use that. We have no other choice, so we're just gonna roll with that today, essentially. So that's what happened. Trying to do something with a funky sculpture over there, having fun with that. It was a bit interesting. I haven't used that in a few of my builds, so I like that sculpture though. It's quite cute. It reminds me of a lot of fine art stuff when I used to do fine art in A level. And we are almost actually done with this build. It was a really quick build. I did not take very long to build it at all. I'm just sweeping around, seeing how it looked, and here are the screenshots. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new to my channel, subscribing would be awesome, and you can keep updated to all my videos because I release one every single day. Alright guys, have a lovely day. Bye!